Hello Guardians, and welcome to my first weapon review of Destiny 2. I do like doing weapon reviews because I do love playing with different guns in different mods and different areas just to see how they handle and whether they're useful at all, if not. And my first one's going to be on the Mida Mini Tool. The reason being, I've spent a lot of time with this weapon in PvP and PvE, and there will be some clips during this video showing it off, as well as a few of the weapons which I will be doing in some upcoming videos. I want to cover every weapon in Destiny 2, so that's going to take a lot of work, but I intend on doing it, so let's get started. So, the Mida Mini Tool, what do I think of it? First impressions, it's a great weapon. Now, my first impressions of SMGs during the beta weren't great. I did not like the looks of them, I did not like the way they felt. But it was because I think they made a lot of changes from the beta to the actual game. And it made Mida Mini Tool a very useful SMG indeed during PvP and PvE. Now, obviously the highlights that I've got in the background are of a PvP game, and you will see the sort of stuff you've got to be looking to do with this weapon. So, one, it's hard to handle. Now when I say this, I don't mean the recoil's crazy or anything like that. I mean the aim assist seems to be very low. Now this makes sense since it is an SMG, it does have a high fire rate and it will shred. So it makes sense not to have a high aim assist. Secondly, headshots are important. If you can get 5, 6, 7, 8 headshots during the burst into someone, you will destroy them. But this is obviously, again, very hard to do when it's an SMG, so it's got a high fire rate with a low aim assist, so it means you're very independent in your aiming. Now, I do manage to get quite a few shots off in the first kill with the gun, and as you can see, it literally annihilated me. He threw a grenade at me, it did plenty of damage to me, but he still didn't win the gunfight, which shows how useful this weapon can be in those close quarter combats. Now, at range, this weapon damage immediately drops off, so do not even try to use this weapon at range unless your enemy is already weak, and in which case it should only be a last resort if your primary kinetic weapon is not as far ranged, or if it doesn't have any rounds left in it and it needs to be reloaded. So my overall opinion on this gun is it's great, especially for PvP in close quarter combat. It's going to take some getting used to, but it will destroy people, and it is already one of the favourite guns in the game for people in PvP. Not too sure about PvE because I'm not too sure on how SMGs are in PvE, because there's a lot of far range stuff that you need to be doing. But definitely for PvP, if you haven't tried it out, give it a go. You never know, you might end up loving the gun. I hope you've enjoyed watching this today, Guardians, and if you've found it helpful, feel free to comment below. If you feel I've missed anything, feel free to comment below. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more.